Make your own headlines.
Hey, this is Dow Welsh, and next up is some random news to help you make the grace of God your biggest headline of the day. Today's podcast is sponsored by Dunbar's Talent Scouts and the letter O. So, have you ever wondered if snakes can smell fear? Or if a spider's silk is as strong as steel? Well, the Winchester Science Center in the United Kingdom has you covered. They have a new event called Science Explained Myth-Busting Creatures. Visitors can meet real-life snakes, tarantulas, lizards, and more. And they can discover the myths and the mystery surrounding them. Speaking of myths, do you know where the word myth comes from? It's for people who were aiming for legendary, but just mythed. The Apostle Paul was writing to his friend Timothy and gave him this advice. Have nothing to do with irreverent, silly myths. Rather, train yourself for godliness. You know, we live in a world full of myths and legends and folklore and fantasy and fairy tales and conspiracies. And if we aren't careful, those things can start dominating our thoughts. But Paul discovered firsthand that the absolute best thing a Christian can do is to train their minds to be godly, to train their minds to be more like Christ. Someone put it this way, in a day of endless distraction and diversion, there is no greater remedy for our clouded heads and our hectic lives than the sober mind of Christ. So check out those science myths. By the way, it seems a spider's silk is 5 times stronger than steel. And don't underestimate the power of a godly mind. The confidence you can have in Christ is something you don't want to myth. Make that one of your headlines today. Make Your Own Headlines is a little smidge of encouragement from Holland Avenue Baptist Church. Tune in Monday through Friday wherever you listen to podcasts. Check out the show notes for extras and like us or rate us or review us wherever you listen. And for sermons and more, visit hollandavenue.com.